we're now in week 2 of the one-room challenge, and we've been staying busy with our furniture makeovers.
Let's talk about our very first furniture flip and how that went. We bought this coffee table set for $20 on OfferUp. It had some issues. There was a broken shelf, there was some missing veneer, and some staining.
We had to fix those first, then we patched up all the holes with wood putty. It took about a day for all of the repairing, patching, and sanding before we were ready to paint.
We then used Maison Blanche's La Bonne Terre, which is a specialty furniture paint that requires no priming. It took us another day to apply 3 to 4 coats for full coverage. Some areas needed a little extra sanding and touch-ups in between.
Finally, on day 3, we lightly distressed the edges with a sanding block and applied 2 coats of amber wax to the surface. After all that work, we listed it on Facebook Marketplace for $175, and they sold right away.
So when we break that profit down, we made about $5 an hour.
Don't quit your day job, people!
Definitely not as lucrative as we thought, but we still have an entire apartment full of furniture to finish.
After selling our first set, our next project was this little wardrobe cabinet we found for $45 on OfferUp, and our queen bed that we paid $120 for on Craigslist a few months ago. I'd originally planned to keep this bed, but with our new bedroom makeover, we decided that something upholstered in fabric would be a better fit.
Fortunately, these pieces didn't really need any prep work, which saved us a ton of time.
But I did want to dress the bed up a bit, so I found this wood applique for $20 at Lowe's.
Installation was easy. We gave the bed a light sanding for better adhesion, applied glue to the back, and secured it by hand with a few finish nails.
For the paint color, I chose Maison Blanche and Ivory, which is a great color for pieces with an antique look. For best results, we use a foam roller on all the flat surfaces for a smooth and even finish, and a high-quality angled brush to reach all of the nooks and crevices that the roller can't get to. You want to apply light and even coats, and after each coat is dried, lightly sand with 220 grit paper to get rid of any debris left behind by the brush, which will give you that velvety smooth finish.
The bed is made of solid wood and the wardrobe is particle board covered in veneer, but both surfaces took the paint well and required 3 to 4 full coats for full coverage.
The veneer surface on the wardrobe had a naturally imperfect texture, so I decided to embrace it and gave it a light distressing with 120 grit sandpaper. To protect the finish and enhance the ivory color, we used 2 coats of Maison Blanche's amber wax for both pieces.
Finally, the existing wardrobe hardware was given a couple coats of Rust-Oleum's Champagne Mist spray paint. And after 2 days of easy work, our furniture makeovers were complete.
Now we'll be selling the bed in a few weeks, but I kind of fell in love with that wardrobe cabinet and I don't think I can give it up.
We still have furniture piled up in our entire apartment, so try not to get too attached to these things.
So how much should we sell this bed for?
I'm thinking like $5,000.
No, I'm thinking like $300 or $400. What do you guys think? I'll link below to the products we use for these makeovers and also a blog post which has more details.
Now we'll have more tutorials and before and after furniture flips coming next week, so stay tuned.